cancel out the super amped attack and just use the normal amped elemental discharge, you need to pull back on the circle pad and press X at the very start of the animation. However, back is a hard word to understand and it actually depends on your orientation setting. The default, which I believe everyone uses, is called type 1. This means that when you press right on the circle pad, it relates to right as in right screen right. So no matter where your hunter is facing, if you press right and B after an attack, you're going to evade to the right of the screen. If you press B and left, you're going to evade to the left of the screen. It's intuitive. Orientation 2 is a bit strange though. It makes it so that the circle pad relates to what it means for your character. So if I'm facing towards the screen now, and I hold left on the circle pad and press B, that hunter is going to evade to screen right, because left to them is my screen right. How these relate to the actual canceling of the super amped is really confusing, and I hope this video is going to help clear that up. So let's go back to type 1 because I believe this is what most people are using. If you press X and A after a shield thrust, guard point, or while idle in axe mode, you will unload all your files and do the super amped elemental discharge. However, under type 1, if you hold back in relation to where your hunter is facing and press X at the very start of that animation, you will cancel out and do the normal amped. So if you're facing screen right, holding back actually means to hold left on the circle pad. If you're facing left, then you want to be pulling on the right. So it's weird, the canceling out acts like type 2, yet you're on type 1 controls. This is really important because being able to use the normal discharge keeps you in a charged state so that you can get a lot of KOs, and it's a lot faster and it's easier not to miss. Okay, so switching back to type 2, which if you remember is kind of the quirky way, it actually makes amp canceling very intuitive, so it's kind of backwards. So no matter what direction you're facing, just hold down on the circle pad and press X, and you'll cancel out and do the normal amped elemental discharge. So if your hunter is facing to the right, it doesn't matter. You're going to hold down on the circle pad and press X. And of course, facing forward, you're going to press down anyways. This especially makes it easy to do canceling out during a guard point follow-ups, because the window for the input is so tight that as long as you know just hold down, it makes it much faster. Yeah, so no matter what direction you're facing, you just press down. My guess is that hunters like, for example, the YouTube user Chris, who uses this canceling out a lot, might be switching to type 2 just so they can do this easier. You can even cancel out while facing the camera, which I've never been able to do under type 1 controls. Anyways, I hope that clears up the confusion and I hope you try it out. Happy hunting.